What is going on? It's me, Easy Way Out again with another video. So this is your last chance to register for the giveaway, which is coming up in approximately 8 hours and 37 minutes. I hope you're very excited for Conrad's next stream where he will announce 3 winners. The first winner will get 500,000 PulseZen, the second winner will get 300,000 PulseZen, and the third winner 200,000 PulseZen. That's about $4,000 being given away in total. So this time you have to be a Zenite already, or you have to buy 200,000 PulseZen in order to participate in this giveaway. If you have thought about buying PulseZen, and if you haven't done it so far, this is your chance. You can buy 200,000 PulseZen, which is roughly $800 right now, and you are able to participate in the giveaway. I wish all of you guys good luck. In today's video, I want to break down a possibility that could happen on the Pulsechain launch. So with that, we're going to take a look at the numbers, the total value that got sacrificed. For Pulsechain, I'm here on PulseLead.xyz, and for Pulsechain it is $670 million. And that was sacrificed by roughly 40,000 different wallets. If we're taking a deeper look into this, we can actually see that there were more than 20,000 wallets sacrificing more than $1,000, which is quite good. More than 20,000 wallets sacrificing more than $1,000, and we actually have only a few wallets which sacrificed really less. So we got $30,000 sacrificing over $300. So yeah, actually we got 20,000 relevant wallets, let's say that. And the numbers are getting really big. At the top, of course, with the biggest sacrificer of 29 million. And going down, we also have lots of people, we only have a few people sacrificing $1 million, but we got lots of people sacrificing hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then of course tens of thousands of dollars, and yeah, so on and so on. If we take a look at the total sacrificers in PulseX, sacrifice of $1 billion, and if we look through the top 500, let's say, there are more than 500 people sacrificing over $200,000. More than 1,000 people sacrificing more than $100,000. More than 5,000 people sacrificing more than $20,000. The figures are actually pretty mind-boggling, and we got more than 10,000 people sacrificing roughly $10,000. More than 10,000 people sacrificing $10,000. The game is still going on. We got more than 20,000 people sacrificing more than $4,200. And finally, we got more than 50,000 people sacrificing more than $1,000. So we got 50,000 relevant wallets. Damn, that is a hell of a lot. The figures are absolutely shocking. And why is that? Why are these figures so big? And why is that actually very important? Because during the time those sacrifices happened, the valuations of all those coins have been pretty high. And many people sacrificed Hex, for example, at 25 cents for the PulseX launch, for the PulseX sacrifice. Probably, maybe somebody of you sacrificed as well. And if you think about how you like to price your sacrifice, you actually want to at least be break even. So let's say you sacrificed Hex at 25 cents, and that was roughly about, let's say here, $1,000. So you expect when PulseX and Pulsechain will launch, you will get that at least that $1,000 back. So, and why is that relevant? Because most people sacrificed for them a lot of money. Me, myself as well. Because at the bull market, we all had more money than we have right now. Let's say, for example, let's say I sacrificed $10,000 for PulseX, and I sacrificed $10,000 for Pulsechain. Alright, then Pulsechain launches, and now all of a sudden I have $20,000 more dollars, which I can spend on whatever I like. Isn't that awesome? In a bear market, how great would be that, right? And guess what? There are many people like me thinking this way and saying like, okay, that $20,000 wasn't a lot in the bull market, but now it is actually quite a lot because you got a way better purchasing power with it, with all those cheap coins. And you're like, hey, maybe I don't feel comfortable having $10,000. Or maybe you say, okay, now that my portfolio looks kind of different, now I want to reallocate. And I want to diversify out of PulseX and I want to diversify out of Pulsechain. Then, let's take me for example. I will diversify back out of those coins into one of my favorite coin, which is PulseZen. I believe many people will do that because all of a sudden they have a lot of money and they will look at their favorite coins and diversify money into those because they don't feel like they want to hold this much money into like PulseX or Pulsechain. In theory, I do believe that at least when Pulsechain launches, everybody will be break even again, and that it means that there will be $1.6 billion more into the market, and that dollars will likely stay in the Pulsechain ecosystem. And what do people like the most? Of course, they like to go into those small coins. They love that. They like to take a risk. And they like to diversify into many other coins. And they want to chase the new shiny object, so to speak. Why I believe, actually, people will at least be break even, or imagine that even 2x's or 3x's. Like, then I get like $40,000 or $60,000 back to spend. And that's for everybody. That would be not 1.6 billion. That would be then like 4.9 billion or so. And that is a hell lot of money. And I think the fresh money that is coming, they're going to pay at least the sacrifice value for those Pulsechain and PulseX coins, because we got huge influencers like Ivan on Tech now talking, or they're talking and retweeting even Richard Hart's tweet about Pulsechain. And there are many, Richard Hart made a video where he counted of all those influencers that sacrificed, those like BitBoy Crypto and Carl the Moon, and Ivan on Tech, of course, and a couple more. I didn't remember all the names, but they will all start shilling because they all have sacrificed a lot of money for this. So that is why I believe we will at least be break even at launch, and then a lot of market money will be back into the market, and that could definitely start off the next bull run. So I do believe that this can definitely light up the fire for PulseZen, because it doesn't take much to move the price of PulseZen. When you got this much money, billions of dollars, back into the market, and in particular in the Pulsechain ecosystem, lots of it will stay in the Pulsechain ecosystem, and a couple $100,000 for PulseZen does mean that the price already 4 or 5x's. So it does take so little of the giant pie of the billions that will be then back into the system, that I think this will be a cataclysmic event for PulseZen. The community is very strong, and we got the charity coming up, and we got so much going on in PulseZen. And this is just a consistent coin that has proven itself, and it is in its first cycle, and we just need that one catalyst to really take off. Alright, with that little breakdown here, I hope you could understand what I was trying to tell you and get a lot of value out of it. And with that said, easy way out.